What's good, y'all? I'm coming. I'm just waiting for a little bit more people to get in real quick. Today is gonna be faster live than what I usually be doing. You what's good, y'all? Y'all don't let me forget when we start to do my intro because I be forgetting to do them on the lives. But make sure y'all stay tuned. If y'all here right now, make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure you stay tuned. I'm coming. I promise. We're gonna start in like 3 more minutes. So if you need to go get a little snack, you know what I'm saying, some crackers or something, go get that real quick. Bet. Got it. Got it. I got it. I found what I was looking for, guys. Found what I was looking for. Found what I was looking for, guys. No, I'm just playing. Which tribe? Somebody said, which tribe? Could somebody tell her what the tribe is real fast? So she can be informed on what the tribe is? No one wants to inform Amy on what the tribe is? Shout out to everybody that's new and just subscribed. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. And shout out to everybody that commented so far. We about to start in 45 seconds, y'all. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Go get y'all snacks real quick. Get some snacks. Get some juice. Some milk and cookies. Shout out to Tatiana, Sharice, or Shreese. Yo, I'm bad with names, bro. I gotta get better with names. Mel, Tamika, NXP Play, Amy, Adrian. I got an aunt named Adrian. But we're on top. GQG. That's say that. Say those 3 letters. GQG. That's a tongue twister. Shout out to L, Mo, Amy. Oh, I said Amy already. MS. Dang, a lot more of y'all commented. Shout out to MS. Yo, is you the one where I gave you a shout out on my old channel when I was like, let me know real quick. I think so. Shout out to Nikki. Shout out to who else? Who else? Kizzy. Shout out to Meditation Power Unlocked. Love it. Shout out to Horror Mysteries 103. He always tapped into the lives. Shout out to Nikwa. She always tapped into the live. Shout out to Omar. Shout out to Omar. He from the loot and he proud. Shout out to Geeky Health and Fitness and Michelle. And it's another minute, so let's get it. All right, y'all. So I got a lot to say real quick in a short time. So I wrote some stuff down. I took notes on everything. So I'm gonna be reading off my notes and letting y'all know what's good. You feel me? So this is this live is informative. All right. So the live today is about the full moon tonight. It's about the full moon, and it's also going to be a full lunar eclipse, a total lunar eclipse, I should say. Um, so with this full moon, let me just give a slight background in general. Now, all the information I'm letting y'all know, this is just parts and pieces of what I can say. So make sure you do your own research based on the stuff I do say to go more into depth. I can't go super deep right now because it's a lot. Everything has depth in every aspect. So just make sure y'all do your own research and stuff like that. So with that being said, tonight's full moon is a full moon in Scorpio. It's also a blood moon tonight, and it's also a total lunar eclipse, which means that's major, major energy right now affecting this planet and affecting every single human being on this planet that's walking, all 7 billion of us, whether we want to or not admit it, whether we want to admit it or not, my bad, and whether we care or not, whether we into astrology or not, it don't matter. All that shit is affecting us today, and it affects us every day. So with that being said, all right, I'm about to go on my notes now. So, like I said, tonight is a full moon in Scorpio. Um, Something to know about Scorpio. Like I said, I'm not going into depth with every little thing. I'm just giving you parts and pieces so you can have an idea. Especially because some people on their spiritual journey and some people on their astrology journey, which will lead to spirituality, are not completely aware and can't comprehend if I go too deep. So with that being said, I'm gonna continue. Something to know about Scorpio, about the Scorpio sign, is that it's a water sign. And something to know about water is that it flows. You know this, but you may not be, you're aware of it, but you may not realize it. Water flows. Water flows wherever it has the space to flow, wherever it can go, right? So with that being said, we want to work on entering a flow state and being in flow with the divine, with the universe. It's called divine flow. Um, so like I said, Scorpio flows. So with that being said, we want to release and we want to do shadow work today and tonight. So there was something else I wanted to say. Full moons, they bring up emotions. They bring up a lot of emotions. They bring up things that need to be released. They bring up things that need to be exposed to you that you need to realize, pay attention to. And they bring up things that are mainly from your subconscious mind, especially because your subconscious mind rules your life. Your conscious mind, most of the time we're on autopilot, right? So with most people, their subconscious mind is what dictates their life, every aspect of their life. You feel me? So we want to make sure our subconscious mind is intact and on point and doing what we want it to do rather than doing what it wants to do by itself. And the way we make sure that that's happening is by using our conscious mind and making sure that we're directing our energy and also filtering what we receive as far as energy. No matter if it's a person, place, thing, song, movie, it doesn't matter. We want to filter what we're receiving, and we also want to dictate where our energy goes. So that being said, I want y'all to look up your moon sign when this is over. Look up your moon sign. So you have an astrology chart. Your chart has all types of signs in it, and it rules and dictates different parts of your life. For example, I'm a Capricorn, right? But my moon sign is a Taurus. So some things to know about a Taurus would be we're stubborn. Come on, you know what I'm saying? We're bullheaded. You get what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I'm a Capricorn, but my moon sign is in Taurus. So Taurus, people that are Tauruses, is that right? How you say that? Tauruses? Taurus? I don't know. Fuck it. Tauruses, I'm gonna say Tauruses. I don't care if I sound dumb or not, or if I'm wrong. But Tauruses or bulls. So we're stubborn. You get what I'm saying? We're bullheaded. You feel me? Something else to know about Tauruses is that we learn the hard way. And I keep saying we just because it's my moon sign, but y'all get the point. We learn the hard way. We love comfort. We love good food, relaxation. We love family. As you can see, I'm all about my family. I'm big on family. It was one of the first tattoos I got, just to, you know what I'm saying, to let myself know that I'm doing what I got to do for my family, and to let myself know, and as a reminder, what's most important in life outside of myself. So we love family. Also with bulls, as you know, if you pay attention to a bull, they're short tempered, right? So that's something. Those are things that I have to work on, especially because they dictate my shadow self, right? And they also dictate a huge part of my life. Like I said, just about every aspect of my life. Um, but my sun sign, my regular sign, for some people, I'll just say regular sign, but it's referred to as a sun sign. My sun sign is a Capricorn. Capricorns are known to be hard workers, motivated, disciplined, organized, right? And you'll notice that when you were younger, you were more tapped into your sun sign. But as you get older, and as you get all of these different, beliefs in society, like, just dumping all this shit onto you. I'm just put it like that. You'll notice you get more into your moon sign, right? Especially because our moon sign is where, like I said, like I mentioned before, is where our shadow work is done. So um the stuff I mentioned about people that are Tauruses are not bad things. However, if it's your moon sign like it is for me, it can, how do I put it? It can hinder me way more than it helps me, right? So if I'm more so in my moon energy, my moon sign energy, my Taurus energy, right? I'm gonna want to learn things the hard way. I'm not going to listen to the universe and the whispers of the universe, and I'm not going to listen to what my intuition is telling me at times, right? I might hear something or get, you know, just receive a download or something like that, and I know what I'm supposed to do, but I still do the opposite, and then learn the hard way, and then be like, all right, fuck it, now I'm gonna do what I've been knew I was supposed to do, when it shouldn't be like that, right? Um, sometimes sometimes family, relaxation, good food, being short tempered, loving comfort, that will hinder me so much more than it will help me, especially with the goals that I have, right? But being in my sun sign energy, my Capricorn energy, being a hard worker, motivated, disciplined, and organized, bro, that's going to help me so much more, right? And then especially when I start getting into my North Node, which I ain't gonna get too much into, but when I get into my North Node, which mine is a Sagittarius, when you start getting into your North Node energy, you really progressing, you really evolving, and really, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just put it like that. You really evolving. I don't want to go too deep into it. Um, Now I want to read some stuff that I wrote, and also some stuff that I saw about shadow work, so that people can have a better idea on what they can do tonight. So, matter of fact, I should read something else first. So, with tonight being the eclipse, the total lunar eclipse, also from May 13th to May 22nd, we're in a portal. We're in the eclipse portal. So we're already in this portal. We entered the portal 2 days ago, right? And we still have a whole nother week until the portal is over. So even with that being said, full moon, the energy, bro, you can start 2 or 3 nights before the full moon, before the peak of it, during it, during the peak, and 2 to 3 days after the peak, and still get the same benefit. So especially if you're working all the way through that whole week of, full moon energy. So this total lunar eclipse is an intense and powerful and my bad, I'm tripping. I'm trying to hurry up, but this total lunar eclipse is intense and powerful momentum for clearing energy. Like I just said, clearing energy, clearing the baggage, the dead weight, and the shit that don't matter, the shit that's holding you back, the shit that's holding you back from your goals, insecurities, fucking breakups, bad relationships with people, with old friends, with associates, um, going more into your insecurities, how you feel about yourself, just all this shit, right? Making sure that you release that shit, bro. Release that shit, right? It don't matter how you release it, just release it. One of the most powerful ways to release that I suggest though is writing, journaling, and doing your shadow work with writing. Whether and then after that, I would say start transmuting that energy into different things that are art forms, like music, whether you sing, rap, um, play an instrument. I would say poetry. That's something I do is poetry. Um, you can do different things like painting, drawing, just all type of shit. You feel me? I would say definitely transmute it in an art form though. Doing tapping into your masculine energy to transmute it is great. That's amazing too. Like working out, you know what I'm saying, doing shit like that, and just being more active and more outward. But you really want to tap into your feminine energy, whether you a male or a female, during this time. Hold on. All right. Um, super full moon. The moon is closer to the earth, and its energy is felt way more strongly. So you might notice. Drop the 100 emoji in the fucking in the chat real quick. Drop the 100 emoji if a whole lot of shit from your past has been coming up in your mind, like mentally, right? Or even just showing up physically, like you seeing people that you feel like you shouldn't be seeing, or things happening that you feel like shouldn't be happening. Drop the 100 emoji real quick if that's been going on, you feel me, in your life the past week or so. But like I said, the moon is closer to the earth, so the energy of the moon is super strong, especially because it's an eclipse and it's a full moon, bro. An eclipse and full moon, and it's closer to the earth. That being said, bro, this is an amazing time to release shit, like a lot. The Scorpio full moon, intense energy of transformation, right? Because water can transform us. Like I said, Scorpio is a water sign, and water has the power to transform us, especially when you tap into doing shit like water meditation and stuff like that. Um, but intense energy of transformation and focus on the subconscious mind. Also, for some people, it's a celebration for Buddha's birth, enlightenment, and death, representing the cycle of transformation, which happens the same day as the eclipse. So today was Buddha's birth. I'm sure y'all know who Buddha is, whether you know, or Buddhist or not. But like I said, it represents enlightenment and death, which is basically just the cycle of life and transformation, because everything in life is cyclical. Um, how to open a door for the universe to grant you the life you deserve, right? This is something that I saw that I wanted to share with y'all. It starts by aligning with your life purpose. And like I said, when you align with your life purpose, that's when you get into that. Well, matter, I didn't actually say that, my fault. Like I said earlier, when you get into the divine flow and you get into that, you know, that flow state. Yeah, my fault. I'm tripping right now. I got a lot on my mind. When you get into the flow state, though, that's when you start getting closer to your purpose and living in your purpose, walking in your purpose, right? So, in order to discover it, simply do this. Go. I ain't read that all the way. I don't want to share that with y'all. Actually, I said enough with that anyway. Um, what else did I write down? I got a lot of notes right here, y'all. All right, there's an affirmation for today that I saw that y'all can write down and state it tonight. It's I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. Right. So affirm that tonight before you start releasing, before you start writing, before you start transforming and clearing your energy out. Right. Because when you state that and you believe that and you realize that and you're aware of it and you know it, right, you're going to be led by your intuition. You're going to be led by divine energy. You're going to be led by your higher self. And all right, I'm gonna stop with that. Y'all probably laughing at me right now, but we good. So the affirmation again is I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my inner guidance. All right. Now, I want to read y'all a little bit about the psychology of shadow work. All right, the psychology of shadow work. Make sure you tap in right now. If you're doing other shit, make sure you tap in because you might get lost. It's simplified, but you still might get lost. The shadow is an innate part of our psyche. Though we're largely blind to it as we lead our daily lives, this does not change the fact that it affects every aspect of our being, right? So, for example, just because you may not be aware that, I'm gonna just say money. Money's on my mind lately, right? So let's say who's rich as fuck. I don't know. Let's just say somebody that's been working on their craft, walking in their purpose, doing what they got to do, being led by the universe, right? Let's say they got $100 million liquid cash, and another 400 million, like just, you know what, your mom. Let's say your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, right? Let's say one of them got $100 million in the bank, but you got no idea, you got no fucking clue. That does not change the fact that that $100 million is still there if that was a fact, right? That does not change the fact. You just not aware of it. But it don't change the fact that that $100 million is in your mom, dad, auntie, uncle bank account. You just don't know. So, though we're largely blind to it as we lead our daily lives, this doesn't change the fact that it affects every aspect of our being. The shadow lives in the unconscious or subconscious, depending on how you refer to it, mind. Just like our physical shadow, right? It's always there, but it's rarely noticed or observed directly. So just going into a slight detail, when you're walking outside and your shadow, and you know what I'm saying, you got a shadow behind you, and you walking, your shadow's doing every single thing you're doing. Your shadow is following every single move you make. You may not be aware that your shadow is there, but they don't change the fact that it's still there, right? So that's the conscious mind. That's your physical being. You know what I'm saying? That's your human being. So the shadow that I'm referring to lives in your unconscious or subconscious mind, depending on how you want to refer to it. So we tend to hide ourselves and tend to hide our perceived faults, flaws, and failings while we criticize others for theirs. Just a quote to piggyback off of that. Um, Projection, self-projection. Your opinion of me is a direct reflection of you, right? So with that being said, you might get irritated when you see somebody doing, perfect example. I've been getting irritated with somebody lately that overcomplicates the fuck out of every single thing, right? Like it literally irks, like it makes my fucking blood boil, bro. Because they've been overcomplicating everything. And things could be so much more simple. However, life is a mirror. Everything in your life is mirroring you in some way, shape, or form, and or telling you something that you need to become aware of, right? So what I had to do was look at myself and be like, damn, what am I overcomplicating in my life? Do I overcomplicate shit? Like, what am I overcomplicating? Is it my workouts because I'm just coming off an injury? So I overcomplicate my workouts when it could be so much more simple and see so much more progress when it's simple, because a lot of times less is more, right? So we direct our flaws and our faults onto other people when really we should be looking in the mirror and releasing that shit so that we can free ourselves. So one more time, we tend to hide our perceived faults, flaws, and failings while we criticize other people for theirs. This is projection, and it's one way that your shadow shows itself to you. That's one way that your shadow is revealing itself to you, is by you self-projecting onto other people. Psychologist Carl Jung describes the shadow as the disowned part of our personality, the hidden, the lower or repressed self hidden in the darkness of our unconscious. And as he says, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. So if we don't acknowledge it, if we don't realize it, if we don't become aware of it consciously and actively, is going to reveal itself and it's going to show up in our life some way, shape, or form somehow. You feel me? And it's fate, like you just said. It's fate, and it has no choice but to do so. When you're not conscious of your shadow, of the shame that you have within, the pain that you hold on to, and blame that's, like how you blame other people for shit that went wrong in your life, and blame that's buried just beneath your skin, the masks you wear every day, the triggers and the projections that you have, the denial and dread, then those unconscious emotions are what steer your life. Just going back to what I said before, when we first started, your subconscious mind dictates almost every part of your life, if not every part of your life. So just reading that one more time. When you're not conscious of your shadow, of the shame, pain, and blame that's buried just beneath your skin, the mask that you wear, and the triggers and the projections, the denial that you dread, those unconscious emotions are what steer your life. When you bring light to your shadow, and bringing light to your shadow is just becoming aware of it and looking at it, like not being afraid and not running from the shit. And all running from it means is just avoiding the work, avoiding it, right? So when you stop running from it, that's when you start facing it and you shine the light on it, right? So when you bring light to your shadow and start to unearth all that's been buried within, you free yourself from the shackles that have held you back from being the captain of your own life ship. Once you learn to acknowledge, accept, and integrate your shadow, you can step into a true sense of balance, authenticity, and wholeness within yourself. Um, so honestly, I would say as soon as this live is over, get to work because the lunar eclipse is tonight, and I'm sure y'all want to see that. I definitely am going to be outside. I think we could see it in Houston, and I'm in Houston right now until tomorrow. No, until Tuesday. I fly back to LA, but I think we could see it, and I'm so lucky because you can't see it in LA. But I think we could see it in Houston, and all you got to do is just look it up and just see where. All you gotta do is look it up and research it, and just look at the world map and see where you can, where you'll be able to witness the eclipse tonight. All right, we almost done though, y'all. A lunar eclipse happens when the moon moves into Earth's shadow, bro. What we've been talking about this whole motherfucking time: shadow work, subconscious, releasing flaws, all the shit that you don't want and don't care about, that's holding you back from your goals, from the life you want to live, from the lover you want to attract, the type of friends you want to have, the circle you want to have. A lunar eclipse happens when the moon moves into Earth's shadow. Hence, this is a amazing fucking time, a powerful, transformational ass fucking time to do your shadow work. It's a full moon and it's a total lunar eclipse. So the moon appears to turn blood red. What color is your root chakra? What color is your, what is it? Muladhara. I think that's your root, the name for your root chakra. What color is your root chakra? Somebody drop real quick. What color is your root chakra in the comment section? Jalissa, don't listen to that bullshit. Pregnant people could go outside. And if you're pregnant and you want to go outside, take your ass outside and look at that eclipse. I don't know. This ain't towards you at all, but I don't know who the hell told you that bullshit. Honestly, I've been reading comments lately, and it just remind me. Honestly, bro, people just be saying shit just to say it. Like people just be wanting to have an opinion. People just be wanting to have an input on something. Take your ass outside to listen. All right. So look, The root chakra is red. The full moon tonight, this total lunar eclipse, the moon is going to be red. Root chakra. We're working on our root. We're working on where it starts. We're working on the base of everything. You feel what I'm saying? So, honestly, that's pretty much it, bro. The moon appears to turn blood red as it gets deeper into the shadow. So, I think I said almost everything I wanted to say. And it's 5:55 where I'm at right now. Transformation, big transformation. I'm just ending it, and that's big transformation. And y'all motherfuckers didn't remind me to do the intro like I told y'all to. Y'all slacking. The full moon, the lunar eclipse tonight starts. It starts at 10:30 for where I'm at, Central Time. So that means if you on the East Coast, it starts at 11:30. If you Central Time, it starts at 10:30. Then the West Coast not really going to be able to see it, but I mean, shit, if you want to try, that's on you. That'll be 8:30. I don't know what time it is for people that's in other countries. You're going to have to look that up. But for the U.S., that's what it is. All right, so I'm about to end it though, but let me see what y'all was talking about a little bit. I ain't like how people were reacting to the last video. Guys, read the caption. I appreciate you, Amy. People don't read captions. But that's why that's why I've been not reading the comments as much, because people really just be wanting to have some shit to say. Like, for real. I wish the shirts could be exported to Africa. I support. They can be. They most definitely can be. All you gotta do is order. I'm doing worldwide shipping. What y'all talking about? Meditation power unlocked. You're definitely right. We are all energy and connected. Damn, bro. Why y'all ain't tell me how blurry this shit was? Let me see something. My bad if y'all hear that. Damn. Even though we about to end it. My moon sign is Gemini and my sun sign is Leo. My south node is Gemini. And my baby is a Gemini. And in my past life I was a Gemini. Appreciate y'all. Even though I'm reading these comments right now, y'all, if y'all want to say something real quick, make sure y'all drop it down there so when I get to the bottom, I can see it. Clear your mind today through meditation and flowing water leading up to the eclipse. The eclipse starts around 9:32 p.m. Eastern. Meditation power unlocked. I ain't gonna see your comment yet, but from what I understand, it's gonna be 11:30 for y'all. 11:30. Shadow is my favorite. Bacon and fried rice sound good right now. Where the fuck did that come from? Pacific Ocean. You funny for that one. Come join breakfast with me and smoke some good weed. Honestly, that shit do not sound bad right now, but it's a full moon, so I feel like Honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Based off the just a little bit based off of the video I dropped that was titled "My Drug Addiction," opening up about it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've been thinking about smoking all day and eating some good ass food, but I'm like, you know what? That ain't nothing but this full moon right now. Me being in Taurus energy, wanting to be comfortable and have some good food and chill and relax. But nah, I can't do that right now. True that it's always going to manifest later down the road. What about Vegas? I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it in Vegas, to be honest. So we focus on our moon signs right now. Summer siren or summer siren? Yes, yes, most definitely. Tonight, today, focus on your moon sign, bro. Focus on your moon sign. But do this. Become aware of the negative traits that your moon sign holds, and even the positive ones, because a lot of people's moon sign has positive traits that could still hinder them more than it helps them, like some of mine. I'm all about family, right? But and that's a positive ass trait. Like, you feel me? What's wrong with being all about family? But I could get too comfortable with wanting to be around family, aka right now, my daughter. But let's just say I had a family, for example, right now. Let's say I had a daughter and a future wife or some shit right now, right? And another child. Me wanting to be around them and spending time with them is amazing, and it helps me grow, and I love it, right? But it can still hinder me because I could get too comfortable wanting to be around them and wanting to be with them, that I start slacking on work. I start slacking on making money or some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So even though some positive traits are positive, if it's your moon sign, just be aware if it's hindering you or helping you more. Um, all right, Pacific Ocean 670. You was funny in the beginning, but some of this stuff, bro, you tripping. You gotta chill. You gotta chill, bro. You doing a little bit too much right now. I heard pregnant. Oh, I bet. No problem, Jalissa. No problem. Was that shooting planned in that grocery store? Honestly, I ain't been paying attention to no news, no negativity, and no lower vibrational shit lately. Especially because I've been focusing on raising my vibrations. I don't know. I ain't paying attention to no lower frequency shit right now, so I wouldn't even have an answer to that. To all my young guys in this chat, if you want that drive, creative flow, and be grounded, get on retention and become the best version of yourself. Most definitely, I'm on semen retention right now. I'm celibate right now. I said for a year, I might go a little bit longer, but most definitely, I love that. Infinite Soul 369. Even though I'm about to end it, I'm about to pin that real quick. Oh shit, I'm tripping. Almost reported you, homie. Um, Praise to the Most High. Good to see you in good health. Appreciate you, and I hope all y'all in good health too right now. Are you not entertained? Damn, the West is screwed. You not screwed, bro. You still got the same energy that's affecting everybody else on the planet is still affecting y'all in the West. But it's just you can't see the lunar eclipse. That's the only difference. You cannot see the lunar eclipse visually. That's the only difference between you and other people in the world that can see it. Other than that, the same energy that's affecting us is affecting y'all. Root chakra, frequency 396. This is the vibrational tone of the Earth's day. Release from guilt and fear. Exactly. Release from guilt. Those are two words that I did not say. Thank you so much, yo. Release your guilt. Release your fear. Release the shit that you're ashamed of. Release your insecurities. Because look, bro, what some people look at as flaws, other people love. So it's really just dependent on how you view it, right? Like for my females, so many females be trying to open up especially on Instagram and shit, and say, I love myself, flaws and all, showing they stretch marks. Now look, some females just be wanting attention because they know that shit's sexy, right? But there's really girls out there that really think that they stretch marks are flaws, like on their breast, on their chest, and on their ass and shit like that, right? Bro, that is one of the sexiest fucking features in the world on females. I love that shit, right? But we ain't gonna talk about sex and all of that shit. That's just really to make my point, which is become embrace your flaws. What you look at as your flaws, embrace them, right? And as you're embracing them, if you want to still make changes to yourself, make those changes, but embrace them. Don't look at them in a negative light. Release your insecurities, but don't look at your flaws in a negative light. Praise to the Most High. Good to see you, Rell. All the best. Take it easy. Take care. Much love and blessings to you and your beautiful baby girl, Naya. I appreciate you, L. I appreciate you so much for that. Right on for the time. Red. So the West can't see it at all, bro? No, I don't believe so. Like I said, look it up again. Because I was looking quick. I just wanted to see if I could see it real quick, to be honest. But look it up yourself and make sure if you can see anything, depending on where you at in the West, make sure you go out there and look at it. If you in Cali though, I know for a fact you can't see it. Shadow work feels unpleasant, but it's worth it. Exactly. And people run from that shit their whole entire fucking life. Their entire life. I'm telling you, do it. Because even though you might feel like you sinking or you going lower as far as your frequency, as far as your vibrations, trust me, it ain't doing nothing but helping you. And that setback ain't nothing but a setup for your comeback, right? Because let's put it like this: when you got a slingshot, right? What you got to do for that slingshot to go forward fast as hell in a powerful ass way, you got to pull that shit back first, right? So so imagine you doing your shadow work. It looks unpleasant. It feels unpleasant. It feels scary as fuck because that shit's scary. I don't care if you're a male, female. I don't care if you a soft ass. And this ain't to come at nobody. I'm just saying to make a point. So I don't want nobody being sensitive. I don't care if you a soft ass girl or a soft ass gay man, or if you the hardest nigga walking this planet, fucking muscular as I don't give a fuck. Shadow work's scary, bro. It's scary, especially because that's the purpose of our life, to evolve and to create and to work on self-love, right? So all things that are worth it are hard. Or not all things, but a lot of things that are worth it take work. I'm gonna say that. Fuck being hard. A lot of things that are worth it take work, effort, and energy. And it can put a lot of fear into you because you might get nervous. Will I succeed? Will I not? Right? It's the same thing with shadow work, bro. It's the same shit with shadow work. It's scary and it feels unpleasant, but make sure you do it and release release your guilt, your fears, your embrace your flaws, release your insecurities. I'm gonna keep repeating myself. What else y'all talking about? I live in Minnesota. Eclipse starts at 8:32. Full eclipse 11:11 p.m. and it's 1:30 over at 1:30 a.m. Minnesota. You Central Time Zone? Geeky Health and Fitness. You know what? Let me look this shit up again right now to see when the eclipse is. Everything else I said holds true, but this eclipse time is messing with me a little bit. Yeah, East Coast, y'all junk start at 11:30, and our junk start Central Time at 10:30, cause y'all an hour ahead. All right, I gotta go, y'all. So I'm about to finish up. You can really raise your positive vibrations by listening to music or tones in 432 hertz, especially while meditating, most definitely, because 432 adds up to the number 9, which means the end of cycles, and it's also the most powerful number in the number chart. The most, it holds the highest vibrational frequency. That's me right now, Rell. I've been at a nervous stage to where I'm second guessing. Louisiana driven, just do that shit. Just do the work. Just do the work. Just do the work. All right, Kyla, I gotta say something real quick about what you said. To all my ladies, now is a great time to tap in and get in tune with Kundalini energy. That's for everybody. That's for everybody, bro. It's a great time for men and women, male and female, to tap in with their Kundalini energy, especially if you've already been on semen retention for the males. Start cycling and flowing that energy through your body for my males and for my females too, because y'all are already internal. For the men, we ejaculate, right? But we want to start ejaculating and working on our semen retention if we are still having sex, and if we're not, if we just completely celibate, then we want to make sure we are flowing that energy through our body and not allowing it to just remain dormant at the bottom of our root chakra. Now, that's because we're outward. For my ladies, y'all are already internal, right? Y'all already hold on to a lot of energy that men release through fluid. So, like she said, it's a great time for the ladies too to start cycling your energy and tapping in with your Kundalini energy, bro. Male and female. All right, y'all. I'm gonna do my intro just because I forgot. So, if y'all about to get this work in, start with me right now with a deep breath, real quick, and make sure y'all go get y'all work in. Make sure y'all go do y'all work. I already did mine. I already released today. I already journal. Already wrote. Already meditated. I'm gonna meditate again though, because I'm just trying, honestly, be chilling tonight. Taurus energy. So I made sure I was in my Capricorn energy early, getting my shit done. That way, I appreciate you in and out. I was making sure I was getting my Capricorn work done early, being in my Capricorn energy. That way I can enjoy my moon sign energy, my Taurus energy tonight during the full moon. But let's get this deep breath in real quick, y'all. And then make sure y'all go do what y'all gotta do, bro. And when you start, you might get afraid. Just do that shit. And do it now and get it done before this eclipse. So let's get our deep breath in. Y'all ready? Let's go. Praise to the Most High. All right, y'all. Y'all know the vibe. So if you on this live and you ain't subscribed, but you did enjoy the vibe, make sure you hit that button and join the tribe. Peace and love, y'all. Deuces.